Wait, I'm actually doing another series? But what's going on, guys? My name's Mitch Robs, and today we're going to be introing my Canny Valley Endurance AFK build that I'm going to be releasing over the next couple weeks and stuff like that. So this is going to be an update from my last video. My last video series was probably around a year ago at this point, and I've learned so much more. There's been changes in trap metas. There's been all this different stuff. A lot of those builds are still applicable to this day. Even the original ones that I did, the original series, some of them are still applicable, but these are going to be way more efficient, way more structure efficient as well. And I think they're just better than what I had previously. Simple enough. And we're gonna fix a lot of those issues, like on Imp East, where it was just a pure recycling build that doesn't work anymore in the game because of the new crowd control mechanics. Reference my crowd control video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, if you guys like this kind of content, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to my channel, as well as consider hitting the subscribe button. You know, it helps out the channel, as well as I have a supporter creator code, Mitch_Robs_. I'm getting a new PC with it. It's gonna be cool. Gonna be really sick. Honestly, I'm looking forward to PC gaming. I'm still probably gonna use a controller for Fortnite, but I'm really looking forward to it. But the footage you guys are gonna see in the background is a full AFK endurance, right? I'm just gonna stand there on the map grinder, look around a little bit, not shoot anything, just kind of stay on the map grinder, maybe collect mats a little bit. But I'm gonna show you guys this actually works and there's proof, solely because I know a lot of people just are skeptical at the beginning of every single series I've ever done. So there's your little proof that it works, and it works pretty consistently. So I use a lot of smasher bridges and a lot of mini boss TP loops in this endurance. I don't trust in mini boss dancers anymore, and if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you don't, good. If you don't, well, you'll find out when we build the videos. But I do have a mini boss dancer on Tunnel Amp, and we'll go over that and stuff like that. But I use a lot of smasher bridges and TP loops in this, and honestly, I think maybe like 1 or 2 smashers at all, if they get there in the endurance, will actually make it to the smasher bridge. I solely use them to deal with mini bosses because that's by far the best way I've found, is those TP loops. So we'll see those littered throughout that, and I can make a separate video on how to come up with those designs and stuff like that, because it's super, I'm not gonna say simple, but once you understand the rules of smashers, it's not that hard. So it's going to feature that. We're going to feature updated tunnels. Some of the amps are going to look similar to my old videos. Simple enough. The pathings of some of those videos, they're unmatched, right? If you don't use those pathings, you're just limiting yourself. So a lot of these are going to be same kind of pathing, updated traps, updated efficiency, and stuff like that. All right? So I have 900 structures left without a mat grinder in this endurance. I had about 1,000, but I wanted to make it way more consistent, just for like your average person. So it has about 900 structures left without a mat grinder, and with a mat grinder, around 650 plus. So you have wiggle room, right? So I know this is gonna sound stupid, but like, say you're lower trap durability, well, you can add some spawn trapping here and there and stuff like that, because we don't really have that much, except for on like the cross spawns and stuff like that, because you kind of need it. But if you guys need to know how to build a mat grinder and where I place it, I do have a guide to how to build a better mat grinder. That's not my best mat grinder or most efficient one that I have. I have one for Twine Peaks that's probably better, but that's going to reference the AFK spot, and that's where you guys should be building it. Alright, so if you want to get ahead of the game, that's probably going to be the video to go to. But, so now we're going to have the talk, right? And I've been wanting to give this talk a lot recently, because, well, and just basically over the past 2 years, right, I've been making endurance content, I've been making high-level content, and a lot of people don't understand what goes into having an AFK endurance, right? Because it is AFK for me, right? And it's AFK for a lot of people, but some people these things just don't work out for. And why is that? Well, there's 3 main reasons, right? One is your tech score. Now, if you don't know what tech is, it's a big part of Fortnite, and I highly suggest going and checking out my Survivor Squad video, and it'll explain everything. It basically involves the base stats for trap damage, as well as trap durability, and building health upgrade. Those are going to be the 3 main things, and there's some other things like using the proper trap rolls. Like if I suggest something, unless you know specifically why I put that and you think you can improve on that, I wouldn't go around messing with trap rolls, if I'm being honest with you. But those are the things we're going to worry about. So like tech, the higher the better, right? We want to have a really high tech score. We want to have a really high trap durability. That's probably the most important thing, right? Is to have a really high trap durability. So think about it, right? I can get an extra 192% uses out of my traps from just survivor squads, and you can focus on that and start building up these survivor squads. And a gas trap can have 106 uses versus like 30 previously, and you can use like machinist harper and stuff like that. And we'll go over loadouts like later on. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be in this video because I'm forgetful. But yeah, so trap durability is super important, and that's where I see a lot of people like going into comment sections and like really getting frustrated because they don't have this trap durability and they don't understand that that's what it takes to do these full AFK endurances. Because just simply enough, their traps run out, and it's not AFK if there's no traps. So that's one of those important things, as well as a building health upgrade. If you haven't hit commander level 310 or whatever and gotten your highest building health upgrade, well, simple enough, your builds are actually weaker, right? And that can lead to husks beating on random weird things, right? I saw this a lot with Twine Endurance when I released it. Home base, like east, I had just husks walking over to the right for someone who had low building health, and it's like, oh, come on, man. But they'll beat on random things. Propanes will blow up things a little bit easier and stuff like that. So building health upgrades really important. And we'll cover all these like different things, right? There's also things called war games modifiers, and there's some that are really ravenous in Canny Valley Endurance, right? Like the hotspots, the tornado, and everything. And we'll cover all of those in the series. But in the background, we're gonna finish up with some copyright-free music and stuff like that, and we'll just have the rest of this AFK endurance to show it off and improve it to you guys. So I hope you guys like this video, and we will start doing this soon. Sooner than most of you guys expected. Honestly, I don't think really anybody knew I was working on this, so that's cool. Anyways, thank you guys. Like, subscribe, do all those things, use my creator code. I hope you guys enjoy this series, and I'm looking forward to making it. Peace.